All right, guys, let's talk long distance, because who doesn't love paying for flights just to argue in person, or even driving long distances just to argue in person? But seriously, here are some of the keys from my relationship to making it work without losing your mind or even losing your partner. Get ready with me while I tell you. So, number one, this is going to sound a little like duh type thing, kind of redundant. But what I'm going to say is true. You have to really, really, really love your partner. And when I say really love your partner, I mean, like, you have to actually like your partner, like, seriously. And the reason why I say this is because you have to be able to, like, temptations aren't a thing for you. You have to be able to withhold all negative thoughts that you may have when you're not with your partner. And I don't get none of those because, like I said, I really, really like my partner. I think he's fucking phenomenal. I think he's amazing. And I like him so much to the point where, like, all I want is him. He's my person. And like I said, that may sound like duh, that's redundant, but that's a very, very, very big thing. A lot of people really realize, like, I didn't like that person that much. Like, you get with somebody else, you be like, wow, like, I really didn't like that person as much as I really thought. This is why I'm saying it to you now. Think about it. Like, do I really like that person? I don't know. Do you? But I'll tell you this, I love my man. We were in the honeymoon phase, and of course we fell out of it. But now I think we're in the honeymoon phase forever. I think we took a lot of time apart, and we ended up realizing, like, damn, we're for each other. Why are you not at work?
I am at work.
You're not at work.
It is lunchtime. You're gonna spend quality time with your friend today?
Which one?
Me, the hell? I believe yesterday I was promised a ride and a shot.
I promised you a shot, not a ride. I promised the shot because I wasn't picking you up.
No, you promised the shot because you cared about me.
Didn't go where?
Can I have the key to your apartment? So I can shower at your house?
No. Nice.
Bro, I hate you.
What the fuck?
You are so sick. Sick in the head.
Really? How nice. I never want to speak to you again.
Do you want to stream with me tonight?
Stream what?
I'm going to play Call of Duty.
You don't have to skill local.
Can I have some money?
No.
Goodbye, I'm recording content anyway.
Hey, babe.
Hi, Grandma.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Okay. You know, I just seen this thing on TV.
Mm-hmm.
The news that they track you with your phone and after your car. Please be careful.
Yes, Grandma.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, I just seen.
Also, number two, another kind of very cliche thing to say, communication. And when I say communication, in a long distance relationship, you must over communicate. You got to put everybody in a position to feel comfortable at all times. And like me, I over communicate. I mean, I tell my man what I'm doing that day. He also has my location. I tell him what I'm doing that day. And then I also call him in between. Now, if I go out or something more than likely changes, you know, like I may go to another restaurant. I may go to another club. I may stay out later than I thought. And I make sure I communicate those. Another thing I always make sure I communicate if my phone's going to die. Like, hey, babe, my phone's going to die. I'm here. I'm going here after. You feel me? And I don't have to do this. Let's say that. I don't have to do this. But I feel that my relationship is very healthy because of it. And he does the same to me. He over communicates, tell me his, like when we talk in the morning, he tells me his whole day, and then he may communicate with me like, hey, we're going here. You know, I'm going here with the guys. And it's just not hard. Like, and it doesn't feel like a chore. It doesn't feel like a chore. Like I want to do this for my partner. Like I stop mid what I'm doing. Like, let me call my man. You feel me? I actually don't want to conceal right now. Which leads me to number 3. Be intentional. Being intentional in a long distance relationship is so important. Like so important. Like you have to be intentional with all the things you do. Let me give an example. Like the communication thing. Intentional. I intentionally do that because I want my man to feel safe with his wife. I want my man to feel like he can fully trust his wife. You get what I'm saying? I want him to feel that. I am intentional when my man comes into town. Okay? When I know my man comes to town, I have all of his favorite snacks. I cook. I intentionally grocery shop before he gets here, and I cook whatever he may want. I don't care what it is. I'm cooking whatever he wants. I'm cooking his favorite. I'm planning to cook his favorites. I'm planning to cook his favorites, okay? And another thing is just whenever, like, sometimes we may go out. And of course, I'm a content creator, right? Sometimes he's not really big on phones and social media and stuff like that. Sometimes I put my phone down. I'm not recording, or I intentionally be like, okay, we're going to record here, but then after this, I'm putting my phone down. Being intentional and spending that time with my man is very important, and it means a lot to him. Number 4, it's very important that you consistently talk about your future together. Talking about, like, you know, do we want to have babies? Do we want to get married? All those type of things. Do we want to build a house? Do we want to buy a built house? Me and my man talk about those things consistently. We even talk about, like, if we want to live in America, which I'm sure that makes sense to a lot of people, because, baby, look, America is... And just being on the same page about those things continuously. And I think another thing, money. We are very open about the money conversations. He's a very analytical man. So he does all that analytic type stuff on where we're going to be at a certain time in life. And I love it. You know, I'm the spender, of course, but He's more the logical, the bill paying type. And have your plan already in order. Like, will we be a traditional couple where I will be sitting down and chilling and living my life and you're working, you know? Having that plan. Like, sometimes a lot of men are not 100% prepared to do traditional things just yet. So you may have to, you know, maybe pitch in a little bit. I don't know if that floats your boat, if you're okay with that. You don't have to be okay with that, just so you know. But just talk about those things. Talk about your relationship. Talk about boundaries. This kind of ties into communication as well, but when you guys are on the same page for the future, life is smooth sailing because nothing will come out as a surprise. And things may change. Plans may change. Like, I think I recently told my man, like, I kind of want to go back to school. And I'm going to tell you this. I never wanted to go back to school. And he was like, okay, we can make that work. If you're serious about it, here's a plan. You know, here could be our future plan. Number 5. Make time for yourselves to go on dates, spend time with each other, actually spend time together to love each other, okay? And this also kind of ties into being intentional on dates, paying attention to each other, listening to each other, and enjoying each other's time. I think that's very, very important. I think that me and my man will also kind of admit to falling into the trap where we would just get to the point where we get lazy and we just want to chill all the time. But maybe, you know, we're intentional about making a date out of spending time with each other in the house, watching a movie, making some popcorn, making some dinner, you know. Do something out of it. Make it special. That one is a lot more self-explanatory than the other ones. This takes me to number 6. You are still an individual. So prioritize individual self-care and growth. And also promote that for your partner as well. It is okay to do things by yourself. It is okay to have your own path and journey. I think it's very okay to maintain your own life and support each other's individual goals and go from there. Keep doing your hobbies. Keep on pursuing the things that you want to do in your free time. Keep spending time with your family alone. All that is okay. I share all of this because I don't have the keys to the perfect relationship. I don't. But what I do have is the keys on what has worked for me and my man. And we have been together for 6 years, just about. And we broke up for the first time seriously last year for an entire year. And now we're back together. You know, we're back together and it's literally like smooth sailing because I think we're amazing partners for each other. Just at the time, there are a lot of things that we were both ignoring and not being intentional about. I'm gonna do a little wing today. Let's hope this doesn't look a mess. I think a lot of times people don't realize that you do not have a good partner on your side. I think that's why I love my man so much, because I have a great partner by my side. Like, he is fucking amazing. I cook, he will wash the dishes. And I know a lot of men that will be like, I'm not doing that. My partner is very intentional. Like, he takes the time to actually learn what I may want in things like that. Like, he shows up to the airport with flowers, like little stuff. Girl, smudge it just a little bit. So hopefully this doesn't look crazy. Here's my face spray. Ooh, child, y'all, I just sprayed way too much on my face. BRB. The hell happened to this? What the fuck? Long distance relationships will have its trials and tribulations. Right, and this is the final look. May your long distance relationships prosper, full of love and abundance. I am spreading love over all of you. Mwah. Thanks for watching.